Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to All Points of Interest in Scum. I am starting at this little river now, and we're just going to go down here so that you can see the beauty of Scum until we hit B0, and then in part 3 we're going to cover all the points of interest in B0 to B4. It's going to be quite a spicy episode this. I must say A0 to A4 is not going to be that interesting, but then with the final episode, we're going to be covering Z0 to Z4, which is going to be very, very spicy. But I absolutely love this river with the snow separating here from the green. And yes, in one of the episodes I showed you guys the waterfalls, but there's a lot of waterfalls, guys. A lot of beautiful waterfalls, a lot of beauty in Scum. If you really take your time to explore it, there's another beautiful waterfall, and it's really a great game to explore. And here's another one. I've tried to ramp down here with a boat before, but yes, this is probably the biggest waterfall for me in Scum, so that's really, really beautiful. Just going down this river, taking a nice turn down here. Absolutely beautiful, like this. Look there, guys. Look at the green next to the river. Look at the clouds. Look at the weather. Absolutely beautiful, guys. We're going to get to B0 now. I just want you to see everything and appreciate everything. Nice little island here if you want to get spicy, boys. If you want to get spicy, there's a nice little island for you. Not going to take us too long. Let's just appreciate the quiet, the atmosphere, the beauty of what they created. Creating a map isn't easy, guys. Creating a map isn't easy. And creating a beautiful map is even more difficult. Takes a lot of creativity. Takes a lot of vision. Just like this game. The reason I don't like it when anyone puts the game down is because this game is so unique. You must never put something down because it's different. My man, this is beautiful. Oh, watch there, man. That's a nice little beautiful place there. Feel like Superman. Superman, ladies and gentlemen. Have you ever wanted to be Superman? Watch how we fly, boys. Watch how we fly. We're flying, boys. We're flying. You don't have to dream to fly. You just play Scum, guys. You just play Scum. Man, this is beautiful. Nice little peaceful spot there. Oh my man, this takes effort, guys. The rocks, the rock layout. Everything takes effort. This map is a masterpiece. All the Scum devs are very, very talented. No, the game has got a few bugs, guys, but they're going to sort it out. They're going to sort it out. In any case, let's get to the first point of interest, shall we? Okay, survivors, the first point of interest that we get in B0 is the brick factory. Okay, any of you guys that like making bases, this is a big priority for you because you get a lot of bricks down here. And I think my next priority is going to be to follow all these power lines and see what the Scum developers' plans are with these power lines. Gonna take my dirt bike and follow all these power lines to see if I can notice anything. Any adventure I'm crazy about. In any case, the brick factory is... The big thing about the brick factory is the bricks, guys. You can search all these brick piles, get a ton of bricks inside here. You can't really search this. Okay, but here's a bunch of brick piles again. So this place has got a bunch of brick piles for you to get bricks. Brick piles, then it's got these two the normal little factories that we know about, that has good loot. Standard factories over there, standard factory over here. And then other loot, okay, you get the loot boxes over here. So it's not only bricks that you get here. This place hasn't really got any loot. This place hasn't really got any loot. But, bunch of bricks here. And of course you can get various kinds of loot here. Various kinds of loot. A lot of scrapped cars, which we all know gives us interesting loot. Nice little broken down vehicle here. Workbench, toolboxes, which is always important when you're looting. Yes, brick factory. Let's move on. Okay, so second on the list is the factory. Okay, it's a big factory on the right side of the airfield. Okay, you get the cement here, right here. Yeah. Okay, slow it down, boys. Slow it down. You get all the cement bags here, boys. Cement, 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 cement. Cement, 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 cement. And if you come here, cement, cement, cement. Okay, so this is your main cement place. It's got standard loot in here, normal factories. Coming in here. Just a nice little passageway here. So yeah, if any of you got a better name for this factory, let me know. I just call it the factory. No, it's got quite a nice open space. You can come through here. Get on the roof, come all the way up here. Nice military points here which you can loot. More, then it opens up into here with a lot of military loot. It's got this kind of factory here, which I've already told you is a very, very nice factory to loot. It's got this building here, which brings me into a lot of trouble with the MiGs, because the MiGs shoot through these walls. But my main point of interest when I loot here is this room over here, which has got the 5 lockers. So yes, don't ignore this building. It's got the 5 lockers down there. And yeah, interesting place. And then, man, it's beautiful. That's the factory, okay? And then we go to the place that's probably got the most amount of megs in a certain area. And for my new players, try and stay away from here if you can, okay? If you want to loot, you have to stay out of the megs path. There's a heck of a lot of megs, especially when you start stuffing around there in the center. There's a meg, there's a meg. There's a lot of freaking megs here, okay? And you're going to run into trouble because they do shoot through plating. They do shoot through walls. So if they detect you and you feel cornered, you know, instead of getting frustrated, rather log out. Log out for about 5 minutes, come back so that they've lost aggro on you, because as soon as those lights come on and they know about you, they are going to crush you, boys. They're going to crush you, okay? So normal factory, these are the hangars. The reason I usually die inside here is because I go for this, the low-hanging fruit, or I call it the high-hanging fruit. I want to get onto these scaffoldings on here. That's normally what kills me. So, yeah, these days I don't really come in here. I'll loot there. And then when I come in here, I leopard crawl. I leopard crawl so that Meg and that Meg can't see me. So I leopard crawl, opening the doors slowly but surely. And then when I see a gap, I come out. Okay, but like I say, there's a heck of a lot of Megs here. Here's one Meg. Okay, so whenever you can come from the outside, it helps. There's the other Meg. As you can see, they're covering ground very, very nicely. There's another Meg. There's another Meg. There's another Meg. There's another Meg. Okay, so if you want to be irritated by Megs, or if you want to get killed by Megs, come here. And then it is a high PvP zone as well. A lot of old schoolers still come here to PvP. But if you can work out the Megs pathing and you've got good stealth, then of course it's got quite a few hangars in here. Okay, we all know hangars have got very good loot, but the loot is in conjunction with the risk. Okay, the loot is in conjunction with the risk of dying. This building over here, you can get onto the roof. I'm not particularly crazy about it. It's got very standard loot, quite a few drinks, okay? If you really want to get some bottles and stuff. Place has got a lot of fridges with bottles, okay? So that might be you can see a lot of fridges. So if you want to get bottles for your barbecue or cans for your barbecue and stuff like that, then yeah, looting this building isn't a bad idea. And then of course you come into the radio tower here and snipe people, although I don't like sniping people, but you can come up here and snipe people, alright? Again, standard building, dangerous hangar. And then we've got these buildings here which hasn't got great loot. So what I usually do is I just loot this place. So I'll basically just loot here. Okay, if I don't want to die, I loot here. Go around, go loot those hangars, and then if I want to become stupid, I loot here. And if I come in from this direction, then I'm going to use the bushes, and it takes time. You guys will see that there's a lot of bushes here, but it takes time, so I have to run to a bush, wait till I have a gap, run to another bush, run to another bush, and then I can get here. Okay, I can get in here, which again is the 3 hangars. So there's quite a lot of hangars at the airfield. It's just, you have to come here with armor, guys. Armor, helmets. You need to be prepared. Okay, and then of course we've got the vehicle places. Which, this one's got a bike, nice. But, yes, the vehicle repair shops. This is a vehicle repair shop. This is where you get vehicle repair kits. Gasoline cans, even vehicles, toolboxes, very, very important, the toolboxes. So the loot that you get in here is very, very good related to vehicles, batteries, gas, repair kits, you name it. Memorize everywhere where you see vehicle repair stations, okay, so that you can use it. And then some bloody guys come up here and they try and snipe everyone. But again, they're gonna have trouble with the Megs. Trust me. If you're new, try and stay away from here, guys. If you're new, try and stay away from here. And yeah, if you find the Megs behavior difficult at the moment, this is not where you want to come. Okay, this is not where you want to come. But that is the dreaded airfield. Let's move on. Okay, guys, so here we have the gun range. Okay, if any of you have seen my tests, this is normally where I run with a character, or I test weapons, you know, the distance, how much damage do they do at what distance, mostly running. And yeah, if you come here, you can test things out. There's targets for you, there's tables that normally has loot. These towers have got loot sometimes, and I just need to slow down my camera again. Yeah, towers always have loot. Not always, but towers is a very, very good way to find loot. You guys all know that's standard. And then at the back of the gun range, these are the tents that I've told you guys about in various locations. These tents are unprotected, but the tents can give you very, very nice loot. Okay? If you search all the tent spots on the map, you will get geared, guys. You will get geared. Might not be high durability loot, but these tents spawn guns. Okay? And guns is what you want. And there's various places where you can get tents. Let's just go to this one open space that I told you guys about. So this is normally where I like coming. You see it's in the middle of freaking nowhere. Okay? Middle of freaking nowhere. The chances of you running into a player here is very small. Here's military containers, the tables that can give you guns. You can find loot there. Here's a tent that can give you guns. Here's a tent that can give you guns. Okay? So as soon as you study the map with these tents, there's a gun there. Okay? They can give you weapons, which is highly appreciated. Okay? With not a lot of resistance. So let's move on to the next place. Okay guys, so this is the train yard, and yes, it says train yard, but the main loot here is basically military loot. You can walk on this wall to get to a few towers. I don't really loot towers anymore because it's in the Meg's path, but I just want to show you what you can get. There's a nice gun over there. Okay, so if you guys were like me and you don't think that the towers are really worth it. If your stealth skills are very good, then you can try this. Me personally, there's loot everywhere. I don't want to climb a tower where a Meg spots me. And then it's quite an uncomfortable place to die. Okay, bullets. What is that? That's a magazine. Okay, like if it's completely out of the Meg's path and you can see a clear gap, you can go for it. But on a populated server, guys, I don't want to be on a ladder, really. There's ammunition. I want to be on a ladder as little as possible. Like, even these ladders, even those ladders are not my cup of tea. And then, this is quite appealing for you to just come up here and you can run from the one tower to the other tower. But people outside can see you, people inside can see you, the Megs can see you. The risk versus the reward is not worth it for me at all. Not worth it for me at all. Okay, and of course, people come on here, but there's nothing inside there. Bunch of military gear, but again in the Meg's path. So you have to be very, very careful and be prepared to get frustrated. And then you can come up here. Okay, and then you can even... I've done that before. You can climb this. I think I've climbed... I think I've walked on the wires before. But don't risk it because I said so. You can come on top here, guys, if you want to. Okay, there is a way to get on top there. But as you can see, military gear scattered all around. High-hanging fruit, which can cause your death very, very, very easily. But when I come in here again, I focus on the buildings. Okay, there's a lot of buildings in between. This factory, again, a vehicle repair shop, which I love. And then this place here has got some loot, guys. Except for the containers, a lot of loot lies around here. Okay, so this building is definitely a hot zone. Then you've got the office block. We've already spoken about the office block. We've got these little factories that have got quite a bit more military gear than the other factories that you get at other places. Okay, as you can see, quite a lot of military gear inside there. But again, a risk and military focused. So, how far away are we? I don't think we're that far away. So let's fly quickly to the castle. So here's the B3 castle, guys. I just love the castle, guys. Remember what I said about the towers at the train yard, okay? Remember what I said about the towers at the train yard. Goodness gracious, these... Even if it... Oh, and there's a vehicle spawn point here, which is really, really nice. This is single player, guys. Damn, it's even got a moat. Holy shit, man. I don't think I've come here a lot, guys. The thing about a castle for me is it takes quite a lot of work to protect it. I don't know. It's a beautiful place to explore, but there's, you know, all the walls works against me just like it works for me. People can use my castle as places to camp while they wait for me to come back to my base. So it's got a positive and a negative side to it. But just look at these towers. Now compare it to the towers that we saw now. Okay? 2 boxes with loot on the ground. 2 boxes. And remember, loot can spawn on the ground and loot can spawn in the windowsill. So that's 6 boxes, guys. That is 6 boxes in the first tower. Okay? 2, 4, 6. 6 boxes in every tower, guys. So you tell me, what towers do you want to explore? And this tower's got cover, you know. You're climbing up a ladder, but it's enclosed with walls. So castle towers are much, much better for me. If I want to climb a ladder, I come and climb this ladder, boys. I don't climb a ladder at the train yard. You're not going to catch me on a ladder in the train yard. Okay, you're going to get a lot of medieval equipment here. You will get revolvers here and everything. So, okay, it's got a ton of towers. And I don't know if I've put down a flag here, but it's got water, boys. It's in the wild. It's got its own nice little open space. You're at the train yard. You're at the boot camp? Yeah, I think that's the boot camp. You're at the boot camp. You're at the cement, the northern and the southern quarry that gives you cement. You're not too far away from the... Oh no, that's the gravel. Yeah, at the quarries you get the gravel. This is the cement. And then the bricks. But I mean, you can get the brick. You can even go get the bricks in the city. You can get everything in the city that you want. And of course, cement, gravel and bricks is spread all over the place. So yes. Very, very, very nice spot. I'm definitely going to come here. Damn it, man. I haven't been here in a while. This is beautiful, man. This is absolutely beautiful. I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, guys, this is beautiful, man. This is absolutely beautiful. And that's what I mean by effort. Now let's go to the next place. Yeah, I think we can just fly everywhere now. Okay, so here we have the boot camp. A lot of people are crazy about the boot camp. Me personally, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's really nothing special to me. It's got this little house here. It's got the three hangars. We all know there are other places with hangars. Okay. Then it's got these buildings over here. Okay, which you can get loot at, but again, guys, the MiGs are a major threat. Okay, so you have to ask yourself if it's worth it. But what I normally do is I try and loot this, then I try and loot that. And the way I do it is there's a gap here. Okay, so I come through here and get into that first place when that MiG's back is turned and when that MiG isn't looking at me. Okay. Then I come in here, or I just come in the front, come here, come into this bush, wait for him to turn his back, and then loot it one by one and use all the bushes for cover. Okay. When this MiG's back is turned, that MiG can see you. If it gets any vision of you, it will see you in here. So the MiGs are covering their flanks very, very nicely with their vision. But yeah, you can come and stand here and loot this if you want to. Another building, 2 factories. Okay, I'm not crazy about the houses. I'll definitely come through the back here to come and loot this vehicle repair shop, because I'm crazy about vehicle repair shops. And then you've got this obstacle course here, which is yeah, now that I'm looking at it, this obstacle course, me and my community can really have some fun at this obstacle course. The tents, as per usual, okay, the towers, but again, it's in the Meg's pathing. So, yeah, that's the boot camp. So, let's get to the quarry quickly. The northern quarry. Okay, the southern quarry falls in A3, guys. So, I think the last place that we're going to visit is the northern quarry, if I'm right. Okay, guys, here's the last place of interest in the B line. The A4 to A0 has just got about 4 points, but I'll make a video about it. The video won't be too long. And then I think the part 5 will be quite long. But in any case, here's the quarry. The quarry has got gravel inside that storage facility there. And that storage facility there. Okay, it's got the gravel, which is the green bags. Okay, so this is where you get a ton of gravel. You can even see the gravel. Okay, and then more gravel. Okay, and then the southern quarry is just very, very close to it. But we're not going to cover it now. It falls into the other sector. Okay. It's got its standard buildings. But I'd say the main reason to come here is the gravel. And it used to be a nice quiet place to come to for average loot. I mean, there's a lot of vehicles for scrap metal and toolboxes and things. So you can get a lot of different loot. The loot is quite a wide variety here, and it used to be a quiet place. But I mean, it's not going to be a quiet place now anymore, because large clans will come in here with their vehicles to get a bunch of loot, and they're probably going to loot the place quite quickly. So you can try and hide, but it's not always going to work out perfectly. But my favorite place for the quarry is the 2 vehicle repair shops. This is why I come to the quarry. Is for the 2 vehicle repair shops. If my vehicle is damaged, or I need a battery or a gas canister or anything like this, I come here. And I can do it very safely, because I park here at this bush and the rocks, or in those trees, and then I basically just stroll down there, loot the 2, and come back out. Okay, without looking for any trouble. And that's the southern quarry. I don't want you guys to go to the wrong quarry. Or that's the northern quarry. Okay, I love the northern quarry. And the southern quarry, I'm just going through here quickly, guys. I like farming the northern quarry. The southern quarry, I'm not crazy about. No. The southern quarry, I'm not crazy about. It's got its standard loot, but again, it's got the gravel, which is making it a high risk area at the moment. And according to me, it doesn't have the double vehicle repair shops. Yeah. And guys, if you like this video, do me a favor and smash that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, you want to see and learn everything there is to see and learn about Scum, then you're at the right place. I spend a lot of my time researching, doing tests and everything, so I don't really play like other people do. Everything I do, I try and learn more and more and more, and I analyze everything, and I'm not the average kind of person, so information is definitely something that I focus on, and mastering a game. Not PvP wise, just survival wise. And seeing everything, exploring the map is a big part for me. But in any case, yes. I don't like the southern quarry. Okay, I don't like the southern quarry. I love the northern quarry. I always use it as a pit stop. Okay, whether I'm going this way or that way. If I'm in the zone, I'll come here quite regularly, especially if I enter these 4 blocks, because there isn't a heck of a lot of, except for these points of interest. If I'm done with these points of interest, I definitely make a turn at the northern quarry, but nothing more than that. So, in the next episode, we'll be doing A0 to A4, and then we'll finish with Z0 to Z4. I hope you guys are starting to feel about this game like I feel about this game. And I'll see you boys in the next episode. I am going to just start a top 10 tips list for you guys that don't like watching videos longer than 10 minutes. Okay, just going to crunch the information down for you and just give you guys a basic tip so that you don't pee all the time or struggle with water or struggle with food or struggle with anything. See you guys later. Cheers.